The French President François Hollande has said there's hardly any doubt that this was an attack of a terrorist nature, but he also said that we shouldn't jump to conclusions about what may have motivated this man to attack soldiers on counter-terror duty here at the Louvre with a machete. We are hearing from police that he's an Egyptian national, but we don't know anything else about his identity just yet, and certainly not what may have pushed him to do this. We are hearing that there have been a string of raids in the Paris region, but we don't yet know if they were connected. Certainly the attacker seems to have been acting alone when he came to the museum earlier today, and his attack doesn't seem to have been particularly well organised. He was fairly quickly neutralised by soldiers who shot him 5 times and is now in a very serious condition in hospital. Now, of course, this comes after 2 years which have seen a series of terrorist attacks across France. There are armed police and soldiers on almost every street corner here in Paris, and indeed if it hadn't been for the presence of those soldiers on a counter-terror operation, this could have been a much more serious attack, as President François Hollande said earlier. This is really terrible timing for the French government. It's come on a day when they were launching Paris's bid to host the 2024 Olympics, and it's come at a time when they're really trying to stress that the City of Light is still a safe place for tourists to visit. The Louvre here behind me remains the world's most visited museum, but the number of foreign tourists visiting has dropped off by 15% in the last year, and that has been blamed on tourists being worried that Paris just isn't as safe to visit as it once was. So this fresh incident, of course, really isn't what the French government would like to see. Elena, Casas, CGTN, Paris.